If you're in Tokyo, this is the conveyor belt sushi restaurant that I recommend, Kura Sushi in Harajuku. Harajuku is known for crepes, so they made special crepe additions to the menu for this location. They have a unique rainbow crepe making machine which they use to make sushi crepes and savory ones. Also, limited to this branch, they have different types of Western-inspired rolls like dragon rolls and crunchy rolls, and some great dessert options. If I was in the area looking for some sushi, this is the spot I would go to regularly, but it's always packed, so be sure to go earlier and make a reservation. At this branch only, they have sushi crepes, and they also have sweet crepes. I'm gonna be ordering a lot. I'm gonna be trying some different ones that I haven't had before. I'm super excited, and let's get to it. Okay, so this is their LCD screen that they have at every table, and it's in Japanese, so I'm gonna switch it to English really quick. Here you can choose your language, and I'm gonna change it to English. Now everything is in English. This is actually their limited menu here. It has the crepes. I'm gonna try to look through this whole menu and see what I want, and I'm gonna order. Okay, so you have to make your own green tea here. So we have cups at the top here. Cup. And then I told you earlier, they have the matcha powder here. So I'm gonna put in two or three. Next, they have a hot water faucet here. So there you go. That's your green tea. And you can refill anytime you want. Adjust the intensity of that matcha tea flavor that you want. Yeah, this is the pork one. So it has marinated pork, it has some egg, it has mayonnaise, and they actually like deep fried rice here. So that's kind of interesting. Lettuce. Yeah, that's as far as I can see. This is what it looks like, the crepe. Yellow on the bottom. Looks pretty cool. I'm gonna take a bite real quick. That's pretty good. Boom. You can really taste that pork mixed in with the mayonnaise, the egg. You got the lettuce with that deep fried rice. Actually a really good mix of flavors here. Yeah, I enjoy this a lot. Definitely, if you're gonna go to Kura Sushi in Tokyo, you should definitely come to one in Harajuku because you can only get this here. I'm gonna go with salmon. I really like salmon, it's one of my favorites. Okay, so salmon. Yeah, Kura Sushi makes pretty good sushi on a budget. It's budget friendly, but that quality is actually really good. So this is the Wagyu sushi. And it has green onions on top. Oh wow. It's super tender. Actually like marinated with that sukiyaki sauce, kind of like a sweet soy sauce. Yeah, that's actually pretty awesome sushi right there. I've never had that before. Okay, so I'm gonna try the dragon roll. So this is actually quite interesting too. In this location, you can only find these kind of items here in this Harajuku location. This is like obviously kind of like inspired in America. It's not real sushi. It's kind of like a hybrid. So let's try this out. I know this kind of sushi is actually really popular. Like these rolls are really popular in America, and I personally like them as well. So it's loaded with some crunchy tempura bits on top. It has a big slice of maguro, some cucumber, and I can't tell what else is in the middle, but let me take a bite. There we go. Oh yeah, it's really good. So that's kind of like a sweet chili sauce on it. Yeah, I just like the blend of textures. You got the tenderness of that tuna, got the crunchiness of the tempura bits. You also got some tempura sauce on top. Yeah, that's actually really good. I will get that again.
This is the Hamburger Steak sushi here. It's a nice big thick piece of hamburger steak. So in Japanese they call hamburger steak, it's basically a burger patty. They put some mayo on top. Actually tastes like a teriyaki burger, but substitute the bun with rice. That's what it tastes like. All right, this is spicy cod innards. I've never had this before. It smells like gochujang, that Korean spicy chili sauce. But it has innards. It's marinated in that chili sauce. Never had this before. Thought it was quite interesting, so I'm gonna try it out. Immediately, you can taste that spiciness. Very crunchy. I don't know if that mic is picking up my crunchiness, but the crunchiness. You can really taste that shiso leaf. The texture is quite unusual. Not bad. Worth a try. Try something new every day. Okay, so this is the fatty tuna, the toro. Let's try their toro. Usually, you can't go wrong with toro. It's a pretty nice thick cut as well. Let me show you this cut. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right. Just like melting your mouth tuna right there. So good. Tuna butter. That's how I would describe it, tuna butter. Just melting your mouth. This is the hamachi, the yellowtail. This, I think, is my favorite sushi item here. Yeah. Like, it's just so buttery, so soft. I just like the texture of hamachi is so good. Also, I appreciate that they don't make the rice here too sweet. Perfect. All right, this is the golden crunchy roll here. I know they have crunchy rolls all over America as well, so I'm kind of curious if it's like the same. I'm not sure. It looks like they have like, I don't know what's in there. It's like kind of like crab or some kind of seafood inside, and it has obviously those tempura bits on top. Some kind of sweet sauce. Just take a bite. That's really good. It's like the perfect break from regular sushi. I think it changes like the flavor in your mouth, and yeah, just a good break. It's crunchy, it's sweet. You have cucumbers in there, adds that freshness. All right, I'm gonna go with the Okra Natto. If you know natto, it's super slimy already, but they doubled up on that sliminess and added some okra. So this is gonna be quite interesting. I've never had this before. And you can see that. Yeah. But I like natto and I like okra, so it has to be pretty good, right? Let's try it out. I only taste slime in my mouth. Sounds a bit weird, but I will say the okra kind of balances out that natto flavor. The natto isn't too intense in flavor, which is quite nice for people who can't handle that natto, you know, that smell. Just like extreme sliminess. I don't think I've ever had this much sliminess before. Overall, not bad. It tastes good. I think that okra really kind of made that natto a little more mild. All right, I'm gonna try the uni. Usually when you get uni at conveyor belt sushi places, it's not very good because it was frozen, and you could kind of really taste that it's not super fresh. So let's try this one. This one actually looks quite nice, and it was actually a little more expensive. I think this was around like 400 yen, so about $4 for 2 pieces. So let's try this. Wow, that's actually really good. That might be the best uni I've had at a conveyor belt sushi. This is like super fresh, actually. That is definitely not frozen. if it was frozen, that's pretty good frozen uni. Actually, now I'm getting that bitter aftertaste, which usually you taste in frozen unis, so maybe that was frozen. But I feel like the quality is much better than other conveyor belt sushi uni that I've had. Not bad. A little bitter though.
Okay, so this is something unusual. It's called sharikora. I've never seen this before. It's actually made out of sushi rice, and it's like Coke, I guess. Apparently. So I'm gonna try it out real quick. It doesn't taste like rice at all. It's kind of like a sweeter Coke, but less carbonation and slightly milky. I think that's how I would describe it. It's not bad though. I would get it again. Really refreshing. I think it'll do well to complement some of that sushi and kind of wash out that sushi flavor. So
let's try out fried chicken at a conveyor belt sushi. I don't think I've ever ordered this, so yeah, it would quite be interesting. Let's see. Wow, I can do a nice big piece of chicken. Classic karaage flavoring, seasoning. Hey, not bad for conveyor belt sushi. Next up, got the chawamuchi, which is egg custard. Steamed egg custard, so it's hot. Try this out. It's quite nice. Yeah, it's like egg pudding. Just warm egg custard with crab. Yeah, that's quite awesome. I definitely try this out if you haven't had this before. It's called Chawamuchi. All right, so I got the soft serve vanilla ice cream. Actually, they don't have this in any other location, so this is actually quite special. Yeah, it looks really good. So I'm gonna take a bite. Perfect refresher after a big sushi meal. Wow. Yeah, milky, creamy, smooth, all the attributes you would want in a very good ice cream. They're pretty generous with the serving. I really appreciate that as well. I'm gonna try their double strawberry cream crepe as well, so I'm super excited, kind of waiting. So they had a lot of backlog, I guess, so waiting on an alert to get that crepe, but for now, I'm gonna be enjoying this milk ice cream. It's fantastic. Alright, so this is the double strawberry cream crepe. Definitely come here if you want to try this out because this is only available here in the Harajuku location of Kura Sushi. And probably any other conveyor belt sushi restaurant does not have desserts like this. Alright, so I'm gonna take a bite. So it kind of looks like this. They use the same outside as the sushi crepes. It's really soft. Japanese crepes they use, it's kind of like a softer crepe. Really soft and kind of like, has like a mochi type of texture. It's nice and soft. Anyway, I'm gonna take a bite. I think I just annihilated all the strawberry that was in here. But it was really good. You know Japanese crepe? They fill it with fresh cream, with whipped cream. So I actually thought of a really good idea. I knew I had the ice cream left and I have some of that crepe left, so you know what I'm about to do? I'm gonna slap some of that milk ice cream right on top. I know you think this is a good idea. They put strawberry syrup on the bottom too. It mixes nice with that cream, fresh cream, and with that milk ice cream, it's like the perfect combination. Yeah, that was definitely a hack for sure. Adding ice cream to the crepe. So freaking good. Anyway, I'm gonna finish up my dessert.
Okay, so you could order sushi on the LCD screen, or you can just grab it here. All you gotta do is lift it up and you'll get the plate that you want. But I prefer ordering it on the menu because it comes out fresh. You don't know how many times this sushi has just been revolving around. So yeah, I mean, to each their own. I see a lot of people grabbing it straight from the belt, but I prefer to order it on the menu on the menu screen. That way I know it's super fresh and it came straight from the kitchen. All right. All right, so that was the Kura Sushi here in Harajuku, the newest location in Tokyo. This is the conveyor belt sushi to go to in Tokyo right now. I have one tip for you guys is make sure you reserve a table before you come here, because when I arrived, there was a 60-minute wait for people who are just arriving without a reservation. So definitely make a reservation if you know you're coming here. The crepes, the desserts, also the dragon roll and the crunchy roll was really good. So definitely check this place out. It was really good. And yeah, I'm gonna try out another conveyor belt sushi restaurant, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one.